Just happened up at Valley of Gutters. Police just one pan by confirm the one they get. But they might run down some other one in the bush there now. 1 million gunshot a bus in the bush there. Right now, I tell you something no good. Valley of Gutters, no man take a beer.
People. Que pasa, sac say what they do. Now, people, based on information that is going on, we are speaking about breaking news. It is said that there was a little corn out we are speaking about in a place called Gutters. We are speaking about a place called Mud Valley. We are speaking about St. James. We are speaking about Montego Bay. And it is said that the Popo and some GVNNM3N were in a little corn out. And based on the information, it is said that 3 men basically pick up some corn and they got slapped away, and also a Popo was taken to the place of recovery. However, people, like I said, the information is sketchy right now. Now, people, if you notice that whenever there is any sort of count as it pertains to the Popo and these GVNNM3N, it seems like the Popo is always going to have the upper hand, because it seems like these GVNNM3N, them have all sort of tall up and 9 to the M, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling, but it is a fact that they cannot S-H-O-O-T. So therefore, most of the time, the Popo is always going to take them out. And people will say that in this case, based on the information that we are getting, it seems like the Popo basically take out 3 of them, and also 1 Popo was taken to the place of recovery, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. Don't put no space between the words. Jamaica Dancehall Source. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is that people, we see that they are slapping away old people. We see that they are slapping away picnic. And people, it is getting from bad to worse. And people in a place called RNN Garden, we see that they slapped away a man that is called Run Ram. We are speaking about his legal name is Kevin Clark, and based on the Popo information, it is said that he is supposed to be a liaison officer with the Peace Management Initiative. Now, people, when I talk about a liaison officer, we are speaking a mediator. We are speaking about the voice of reason in the ghetto. We are speaking about a person that basically bridge the gap as it pertains to the citizens or the residents of these garrisons and also the Popo. Because people, we see that there is a disconnect as it pertains to ghetto people and the Popo. Now, based on the Popo information, it is said that he was at his chill spot at about 7:30 to 8:30 in the evening. And the residents said that they heard some loud EXPLOSIONS. And when they called the Popo and the Popo came on the spot, this man was basically taken out. Now, people, we are speaking about a person that is supposed to be the voice of reason in the ghetto. We are talking about somebody that everybody respect. We are talking about the good, the bad, the ugly, and the indifferent. People, this only shows you that the type of GVNNM3N that we have in Jamaica, they are like some wild Lego beasts. You cannot tame them. Now, people, it proves that these persons are like some wash over gold, because no matter how you treat them good, no matter what kind of reason that you give them, they will just change. And people, we see that it is in their nature to be violent, because people, like we see, they are easily influenced. They can easily switch from good to bad, and we are speaking about from worse to worse, or a point blank and period. So the moral of the story is this: it seems like gone are the days when you can't hang out pan corner. Gone are the days when you can't dip on your little turf and you play some domino or some dice or some loody rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. It seems like the safest place is in your house. And no matter how you and people reason upon the corner, no matter how them see you every day, no matter how them know everything about you. And what makes the situation even more disturbing is the fact that this man works with at-risk kids. We are speaking people that are troublemaker. We are speaking about persons that are always getting in trouble. He is always advising them. He is always looking out for them financially, morally, and ethically. And people, what makes it so bad is the fact that the more that these persons, we are speaking about these new millennial GVNNM3N, the more that they know you is the more likely that they are going to make sure that they slap you away, because they don't want any witness, they don't want anybody to testify against them. So people, we see that the ghetto, we see that the garrison, it gone to the dogs, point blank and period. So after the incident, we see that the residents in the area, they are shocked, and specifically we are speaking about the MP, we are speaking about Mark Golden, because he said that this man was a violence interrupter. He said that he was working with the PMI, and when we talk about PMI, we are speaking about Peace Management Initiative, and he was one of those persons that was respected by everybody in the community. But based on what the MP is saying, based on his intelligence, based on information, he is saying that the motive for this is some gang association because of some family member. And there is some rivalry that is going on between some people. We are speaking about that lives in Maxfield. We are speaking about Russ Road. And we are also speaking about Jonestown. We are speaking about communities that are adjoining. Some people, we say that they've been going back and forth at it for decades. Some people, we say that it is the MO, we say that it is the nature of these garrison communities. We are speaking about places like Mountain View, we are speaking about Jakes Road, we are speaking about Goodridge Lane, and we are also speaking about Backbus, because one day they are calm and the next day there's a storm. People, you cannot predict these places. People, you cannot tame these people, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the U.S. ambassador to Jamaica, we are speaking about a person whose name is Daniel Tapia. He is suggesting that to transform the JCF, we are speaking about the Jamaica Constabulary Force, we have to know who is who and which part is where. So therefore, they are supposed to do a polygraph test. People, when you talk about polygraph test, we are speaking about to see if persons are actually corrupt, if they are liars, if they are thieves. Point blank and period. And based on the information, it is said that of the new recruits of Popo, we are speaking about 150. Out of the 150, at least 75 of them failed the polygraph test. So people, we are speaking about 50%. Now, people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I am not saying that if you fail the polygraph test, that is conclusive that you're a thief or a liar or a corrupted person. Or even if you pass, that does not mean that you're not. I am just saying that based on the test, we are talking about at least 50% of them fail. So therefore, they won't be coming any sort of popo. So therefore, we are eliminating some of the possible thief and some of the possible corrupted crooks, them point blank and period. Now, just based on the recommendations of the ambassador, he is saying that no longer are the days where you talk about hard work and know-how. You have to make sure that you eliminate all sorts of corruption. And by implementing this standard polygraph test, that is one way to basically eliminate it. So basically, he is saying that these new recruits in the Popo force and also the rank and file members, they are supposed to take a psychometric test. We are speaking about evaluation. They are supposed to get some sort of ethical screening and also a polygraph. So we are talking about 3 kind of tests to make sure that they are not thieves. The U.S. ambassador also recommends that all recruits and also rank and file members of the JCF show their assets and liability. So therefore, if they are making $2 million for the year, them cannot have a $250 million house. So therefore, he is saying that you have to basically keep them in check. You have to basically monitor them, because we see that a lot of these popos are crooks. Point blank and period. And people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. These are not his words. I am just saying that what is in the back of his mind. I am just insinuating what he is saying, because based on what we see going on in Jamaica, we can't really take nobody simple. We can't really just give anybody a free pass or a green light, because we see that they are always going to take advantage of the situation. Now, people, based on the information that is out there, it is said that between 2017 to 2019, only 650 Popo took any sort of polygraph test. Now, people, when you think about the fact that there are thousands of members in the JCF, and we are speaking about 650 persons in a 3-year span, so we are talking about 200 and odd persons every year. People, is that sufficient? Let me know what you think in the comment section. So the moral of the story and the recommendations of this ambassador is that he is saying that they need to improve their professional standards and also improve the way that the public view the popo and people. We see that right now it is not looking very good because we cannot trust the popo and we can't trust the thief. We cannot differentiate which is which and which part is where and who is who. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.